Hello everyone, this is t-dyno bringing you another figure from League of Legends. With us today we have Miss Fortune, the bounty hunter. Here's the front side of the box, and as you can see, she is the number 4 figure released by Riot Games. As you can see on the right side, there's the League of Legends logo, which is exactly the same as the other figures. Here's the back side of the box, of course the same as the other figures too, but with the League of Legends logo and different color. And of course, same logo on the other side. Okay guys, here is Miss Fortune outside of the box, and my first impression is that she's pretty decent. It's Miss Fortune, and what I really like about this figure is the expression that Miss Fortune is displaying in this figure. And of course the guns. The guns look really cute, and it just fits her. It makes her look really adorable. Other than that, there is no wow factor that wows me. Okay, we're going to start by going up and down with this figure. As you can see, Miss Fortune looks like Miss Fortune. Here is the left side of Miss Fortune. The guns make it look cool. The gun looking cool. Yeah, she looks pretty dazzling. Look at that hair. Oh man. Here's the back side. Once again, look at that hair. It looks devilishly charming. And of course, here is the right side of Miss Fortune. Okay guys, in the next few pictures I'm going to show you different angles that I took with Miss Fortune just to give you a feel of what she looks like as an entire figure. Here's the first picture that I decided to take of Miss Fortune, and as you can see from the body, the edges look really rough, and the paint job does look off also. I really don't have much to say about it because Riot Games, they aren't a figure company, and you can't really expect high quality products like figures from them. If you've seen the Thresh figure, it kind of looks really off. It's not really worth $100-something bucks for that figure. I've seen it myself, I'm like, meh. You know, as a Japanese figure collector, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but for a $25 price tag, I do expect the figures to be a little bit better in terms of paint job and the edges around the body and whatnot. This Miss Fortune figure, unfortunately, is suffering from the same fate that Jinx had. Now, I'm not sure if it's just like an individual figure kind of thing, or it's like an entire batch, but like I said, this figure is suffering from rough edges and the paint job, as you can see from the rough black bra strap, I think that is, and a little bit on the bottom of the skirt too. So, yep, rough edges and rough paint job. In this picture, we see that the front side is not suffering as much from the sides. The paint job looks okay, and the edges are well round, and it looks completely normal, which I can't complain. The guns, on the other hand, does look really well done, and I have to commend Riot Games for actually attempting to make it look really high quality. The front side looks amazing. It's just the side that looks really off. Here is a random close-up that I just decided to take of Miss Fortune. The outline of the hair looks really nice in this picture, guys. And of course, her facial expression looks amazing too. Oh, and the gun looks really amazing too. Okay, guys, I'm going to begin my final thoughts on this figure. Overall, I think that the figure is okay. It's really decent. However, for a $25 price tag, I wish that the quality of the figure was a little bit better. Now, Leona, on the other hand, was worth $25 in my opinion because her paint was really well done. The quality, like the edges around her, were really good, and she just looked really good. Compare Leona to Miss Fortune. Miss Fortune's body is like rough, and the edges look exactly like the edges on Jinx's figure. Now, I'm not sure if this is like a problem with each individual figure, or it's like a whole batch of these figures that have these rough edges now. Yeah, I mean, you can't really expect much. It's still Riot Games. You know, they're not a figure company. They're not in it to make really high-end quality figures. But on the other end, you do have to you know, kind of make up for the $25 price tag. I mean, maybe they're just selling it based on the brand itself. I mean, which is working pretty well for Riot Games. League of Legends is a huge logo in the esports category, and of course it is making its way towards the mainstream as of late. So yeah, maybe they're just banking on the brand name of League of Legends. And Miss Fortune is a nice character, of course. She used to be OP, still decent right now in the meta. I mean, it's season, what, 5 right now, and she's kind of okay. But she still hasn't, well, she hasn't been one of those main AD carries that you see in competitive play. Like, oh, she's the go-to AD carry. Like, back then we had Caitlyn and Corki and, you know, Twitch as prior, like, you know, AD carries that are prioritized over other AD carries because they were broken or OP or something like that. So, no, it's interesting. It's interesting. Back onto the figure, however, I think if you're really, you know, a real huge League of Legends fan, then of course you should pick up this figure. Overall, even though the body is like really rough, it's still Miss Fortune. The facial expression right here captures her spirit, you know, very well. It's the spirit of Miss Fortune. It's the character, and you know, I think that's a selling point that Riot might be trying to get at. So, if you're a Miss Fortune fan, or if you're a huge League of Legends fan, such as myself, then of course you get the figure. You know, you just display it out randomly for trivial things, and you enjoy the figure. But however, just, you know, pointing out the flaws and whatnot of this figure, and hope you guys, you know, might consider. I don't know. Consider your option. Weigh your options, either buying it or not buying it. Alright guys, that is it for my short review of Miss Fortune. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, comment on it, let me know what you think, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, this is t-dyno signing out. Sayonara.